PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hello there, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. I'm your host, Jesse Oakley III, and the purpose of this Sunday Morning Chat Series is for myself to interview a plethora of positive people that are making big difference in the community. You name it, speakers, writers, entertainers, athletes, entrepreneurs. When you hear from them, you'll hear from them first right here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. And today we have ourselves a wonderful episode for you. I always love people with different businesses and entrepreneurs and actually people making big differences in the community. And I have with me a wonderful guest that we go all the way back, and he's a great man. And he has something called Championship Chiropractic. And I got to tell you, I'm piqued. I'm curious. I got to have this person on my podcast, and I'm glad that he is here. Today, please help me welcome Dr. Donald Ozello with Championship Chiropractic. Hey, Donald, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, Jesse. I appreciate it. And thank you for that wonderful introduction.
All right. And it's always good to have you here, my friend. And with that being said, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Without further delay, let's chat.
Okay.
All right. Now, could you let the people out there know what Championship Chiropractic is all about?
Oh, sure thing. I established Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas in 2006. I had worked in California, treated patients there for several years before I moved to Las Vegas and opened up my practice here. And what I try to do is I want to not only get the patient treated in the office, but I want to inspire them and educate them on things that they could do outside of the office to help them to live a healthier, fitter, more functional life. Because that is the most important thing, is to function. My goal is to get the person back to their activity that they want to do or need to do, functioning at 100%. And so by doing that, I treat them here in the office. I do the chiropractic adjustment, which helps to reestablish proper skeletal motion, helps to optimize nerve flow. I do that to the spine and to the extremities. I love to adjust the extremities. I think that's vital in getting someone functioning at 100%. And then I educate them. I have my own YouTube channel where I have a number of videos that are, some of them are on a certain topic. It's called Dr. Ozello Sports Medicine Report. Some of them are anatomy videos. Other ones are exercises. And it's just a plethora of educational tools that I could use to help my patients and people who aren't even my patients, because obviously the videos are worldwide, to help them to improve the way that they move and the way that they function.
Oh my goodness, that is truly fantastic and remarkable that you do that for the community. And definitely like to talk more about your YouTube, and definitely want you to subscribe to that big time. And another question I do have for you is that you have done something tremendous with this business of Championship Chiropractic. And every business, every journey, every adventure always have to have a beginning. Could you please take us to day one on how you got all this started?
Well, I started Championship Chiropractic in 2006. It was actually the Wednesday after Labor Day. So I think it was like September 6th or so. It was very exciting. I was very excited. And I remember it was an incredible windy day. And when I got done treating my patients, at that time I was bike commuting back and forth from my home to my office. And when I got finished, man, the wind was blowing in my face and I didn't care. I was so excited because this was my first day that I had started Championship Chiropractic. And it's a thing where what I want to do is maximize someone's capabilities. Like I said, to get them functioning at 100%, that's the main thing I think about. what can I do to help this person to function at their highest capabilities? So going way back to the beginning, it was the same type of thing, just sticking with the basic fundamentals of chiropractic and fitness and health and getting people moving and functioning at their highest capability.
Truly fantastic, and definitely get that start and look at where it is right now.
Yes.
It is truly remarkable what you're able to do with championship chiropractic and actually making those big differences. Now, another question I do have for you is, for many entrepreneurs out there, there are always those challenges that they're able to face and overcome.
Of course, yes.
Now, what has been the greatest challenge that you faced that you're able to overcome?
Well, the biggest challenges pretty much occur every day. It's just about patient education, letting people know what I could do to help them out. Because there's a lot of people who are misinformed, not only about chiropractic, but about their health in general. So the main thing is just educating people and letting them know what chiropractic is, what I can do for them, and what they can do for themselves. Because there's a lot of people who they're saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm this age, I have this condition, can you help with that? And it's just the idea of letting people know what I do and how I can help them.
All right. Definitely wonderful to actually hear. Now, another question is, for every challenges, there are great moments. Now, could you describe some of the best moments that you have when it comes to your business of championship chiropractic?
Honestly, I don't really know if there's a best moment, like one thing that I could say. One of the things that's always fantastic is when I have someone come in who they've been going to the chiropractor for a while, and then when I finish getting them adjusted, they'll say, that was the best treatment I ever had. I've never had my shoulders and my elbows and my wrists and my thumbs and my hands adjusted, or my hips or my feet adjusted. I've never had that. And I've been going to the chiropractor for 20, 30 years. So to me, that's one of the things that helps me to stand out, is the extremity adjusting that I do. So that is very rewarding and very fulfilling. Another thing is just when I have someone who is able to return to the activity that they want to do, even if it's, something like playing softball with their friends, if it is going to the gym and doing certain exercises on a consistent basis, helping that person return to the gym at full capabilities where there's no restrictions is extremely satisfying, because we have to build up to that, and it takes time. And then when they get to that point, that is something where they are so thankful and so grateful for what I've done for them, for the treatment that they received, for the education that they've received, so that they can do everything possible to help themselves.
All right. Truly phenomenal. Truly fantastic. Now, there is someone out there that is getting their start in the business, similar to where you are right now.
Yes.
And they are up and coming, and they see you as a wonderful, influential, inspirational individual that basically making big differences. Now, let's say that this person says, Donald, you inspire me to be where I am right now.
Yes.
Now, you are a true inspiration. I want to be in your shoes. I want to be just like you. Now, if you were to meet someone who's up and coming that says those words to you, what advice would you give that up and coming individual?
I would tell them to blaze their own trail, to find what works for them and apply that, because everybody's different. When I was going to chiropractic college, we would have people that say, oh, I'm going to do this, and this. And they had never treated a patient yet. So I was like, how are you going to know what works best for the patient when you haven't treated any patients yet? So you have to find, each individual person has to find what works for them. And then you have to do, more importantly, you have to do what works for the patient. Because there was things when I was going to school, I'd be like, oh, I'm never going to do that. And then you get into the real world and you have to do that. You have to use certain tools. And it is something that, you have to look at and say, this patient needs this. And they respond best when I do that. So that's what I'm going to do. You can't let your ego get in the way of helping the patient do, helping them recover and getting back to their activities.
That is definitely true. And blazing your own trail reminds me of a quote from the author of Don Quixote, Miguel de Cervantes. He says that the journey is better than the end. So you're the person that actually blaze your own trail, and that is truly wise words that you focus on for anyone who wants to be in the spot that you're in. All right. Now, people have heard about Championship Chiropractic, and they've heard about your YouTube page. Where can they actually go to know more about Championship Chiropractic?
Well, they can go to my website. My website is actually getting remodeled at this time, so I'm really excited about it. Should be done in a couple weeks. My website is championshipchiropractic.com, and you can find out more about Championship Chiropractic there. There are testimonials for many people I've treated over the years, and there's also going to be a page for the personal training, which I've just recently started, and I'm really excited about that too. That's something I've always wanted to do in my personal training. Like I said, there's going to be information on the website about that, and what I want to do is help people to move better and to feel better, to help them with the exercises that they can do at home and at the gym, and constantly monitor them so that they can improve their health span, not their lifespan. Lifespan is obviously important, but the health span is how long we are healthy, because that is more important than the lifespan. Because when you're alive, you want to be healthy, you want to be fit, you want to be functional. So that's what I'm doing with the training. So the website, it's going to have all types of information about my YouTube page. It's going to have a link to the videos, they have chiropractic information, and the personal training.
All right, and it's championshipchiropractic.com?
Correct, yes.
All right, and your YouTube, we can actually go see some of your YouTube videos?
Oh, yes. I want to say there's like 600 videos, to be honest with you. I don't know for sure. I have, at this time, I think I have like 19,000 subscribers. Because I've been doing it for a long time, and it's just been a slow, constant growth. The videos, like I said, I have one called Dr. Ozello Sports Medicine Report, and I think there's over 170 of those where I just talk about certain conditions. There's 2 minutes of anatomy where I give a 2-minute anatomy lesson. There's fitness videos. There's exercise videos. I did a series called Spine Health Videos. Now I'm doing another one, which is shorter videos where they're about a minute and a half of exercises. So people can look at those videos, while they're training or before they're training, and see exactly the proper technique and exactly how to do that exercise.
And actually, I'm on my phone right now, going over to Dr. D Ozello DC. That is, I believe that's the name of the YouTube page, and click right there. Subscribe right here to Dr. D.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
the YouTube page is Dr. Donald A. Ozello DC NSCA CPT, which is for the National Strength and Conditioning Association Certified Personal Trainer. So,
hey, and I was at Dr. Donald A. Ozello DC NSCA CPT. You guys, there, and again. It only takes a few seconds to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Excellent.
If I can do it, if I can subscribe to it, you can too.
Some
cool videos that are right here on Dr. Donald A. Ozello DC NSCA CPT. Check it out.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now we are at the one moment of the podcast where it is called the shout out portion, and I have to give a shout out to people that made this journey possible. If you could give a shout out to many people that made your journey possible, who would you give a shout out to?
When I saw that question, I thought hard about that, and there's so many people who have helped me along the way. It's really hard to pinpoint, just a small number of people. But the main person obviously is my son. I started this practice. He was a teenager, and I practiced before that. I was going to school. He was real young. And so I had to be a parent while I was going to school and when I was first practicing. And then when I opened up the practice here in Las Vegas, he was just a teenager, and he's just been an inspiration for me. And so he's the number one that I want to give a shout out to. And then obviously my parents, my mom and dad, my family, all of my friends. I've had friends, that I've known since kindergarten, friends I've known since first grade, my friends from when I was in the Navy, and my friends from college, from chiropractic college. So there, everyone at Toastmasters who helped me out, just a tremendous number of people. So the three main people obviously are my son and my mom and dad. But then there's been so many people. If I was getting an award like at the Academy Awards, they would have to close the curtain because I'd have so many people to thank, to be honest with you.
Hey, long as better to close the curtain than to walk up to someone and slap a comedian. Go figure.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
I wouldn't do that one. So
yeah, that is a big no. That is a big no. Oh man. Now we have one more question for you, and this one question is addressed to my fans and people that watch this podcast, and they're called happy people. And every episode I would offer the guests words of wisdom for happy people in my audience.
Okay.
If you could offer one more solid words of wisdom for my crew, the happy people, what would it be?
Yes. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't stop. Don't let anything stop you. Just keep going. And in order to do that, you have to believe in yourself. And that's the main thing.
Oh, my goodness, Dr. Donald Ozello, that is the perfect bookend to a wonderful episode. And on behalf of all the happy people that are right here, I say thank you very much for taking the time to be on the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me, sir. I appreciate it. And congratulations on all of your success also.
All right. And this concludes this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. For more information about this and other podcasts, go to prconnectionsradio.com. But wait, there's more. You can actually go to YouTube and type in PR Connections and check out this podcast as well as other podcasts under the PR Connections brand. But wait, there's also more too. If you want to check out some past episodes that I've done for the Sunday Morning Chat Series, all you have to do is go to YouTube, type in Sunday Morning Chat Series, subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos of plethora of positive people that are making big differences in the community. And this concludes this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode, which will take place Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On behalf of Dr. Donald Ozello and myself and all the high people that are watching this, I wish you a good farewell and take care. And until next time, bye, happy people.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.